Dallas, Jett Woo wasn't about to waste time worrying about where he was going to end up. Never mind the numerous projections and mock drafts or the fact that he had slipped out of the first round and into the second during the final lists released by the Central Scouting Service. After battling through an injury-plagued Western Hockey League season with the Moose Jaw Warriors, the defenseman from Winnipeg was chosen early in the second round, 37th overall, by the Vancouver Canucks on day 2 of the NHL draft. "I came here and I didn't really have an idea of where things were going to end up. To be drafted by Vancouver and to go to such a great city and organization, there's nothing really I would like to change. I'm just excited to see what happens," said Woo, who became just the second player of Chinese descent to be taken in the NHL draft. "It was difficult and I'm not afraid to say that. The one good thing that came out of that was that I had a great team and a great organization to get me through that and to best make me as ready as I can for the games I was going to be able to go into the playoffs and to play my best. There was something that I was pretty proud of. For the first time since 2015, there were no Manitobans picked in the first round, but Woo was one of 8 players from the Keystone Province to have their names called on Saturday." Woo was grinning from ear to ear as he sat at a podium speaking to reporters shortly after being selected. "I'm still shaking," said Woo. "Like every other person that's gone through this, there are really no words to describe it." Woo had 9 goals and 25 points in 44 games with the Warriors this season before adding 2 goals and 3 points in 14 playoff games. "The biggest part of my game, even since I was a little kid, is that I like to make sure that the defensive side of the puck is taken care of, whether that be winning battles and playing hard for the puck, being physical in the right moments," said Woo. "All of those things I believe I put first and then my offense will come." Fellow defenseman Calen Addison of Brandon was the next Manitoban to go, as he went to the Pittsburgh Penguins with the 53rd overall pick. "I don't have the words. I don't know what to think right now," said Addison, who had 11 goals and 65 points in 68 games with the Hurricanes last season before adding 7 goals and 19 points in 16 playoff games. "I dreamt about this since the day I was born. I've always been a hockey player. This is a dream come true for me and my family. It's the best moment of my life, for sure. I'm an offensive defenseman. I like to bring the puck from the back, make a good first pass and join into the rush. I like to be creative in all 3 zones and make things happen out there." Calgary Hitmen's center Riley Stotts was back home in Winnipeg when he found out what organization had chosen him in the 3rd round, 83rd overall. "We were watching TV and it cut to commercial, so I refreshed my phone to see who was going to go next," Stotts said in a telephone interview. "I saw my name pop up and I was really excited. I said, 'Dad, I just got drafted by the Maple Leafs. It was awesome. Toronto is such a high-class organization and it's an honor to be a part of them and I'm really excited to get things started.'" Stotts saw his stock rise thanks to a trade from the Swift Current Broncos to the Hitmen. Following a slow start, Stotts had 17 goals and 41 points in 47 games after the deal. Everett's Silvertip center Connor Dewar of the Paw was chosen by the Minnesota Wild in the 3rd round, 92nd overall. Dewar, who turns 19 on June 26, had 38 goals and 68 points in 68 games during his 3rd season with the Silvertips. Winnipegger and goalie Joel Hofer was taken in the 4th round, 107th overall, by the St. Louis Blues after going 8-3-1 with a 2.61 goals against average and .914 save percent in 19 games with the Broncos. Defenseman Dawson Bartow of Fox Warren was the first of 2 Manitobans chosen by the Dallas Stars, going in the 6th round, 168th overall. In the 7th round, goalie Matthew Thiessen of Altona, who went 192nd overall to the Canucks, and he's committed to play for the University of Maine Black Bears this fall. Thiessen, who was the 4th-ranked North American goalie by Central Scouting, guided the Steinbach Pistons to a Manitoba Junior Hockey League championship, an ANAVET Cup title and a berth in the Royal Bank Cup. Arborg product Jermaine Laouen was the final Manitoban selected, going 199th to the Dallas Stars. Woo, 20, had 36 goals and 64 points in 67 games during his fourth WHL season with the Kamloops Blazers. Quebecpostmedia.com, twitter.com/WeebSunsports. Manitobans chosen in 2018 NHL Draft, second round, 37th overall. Vancouver Canucks, Jett Woo. Winnipeg Moose Jaw Warriors, WHL, 44 GP, 9G, 16A, 25P, 29 PIM, second round, 53rd overall. Pittsburgh Penguins, Kalen Addison. Brandon, Lethbridge Hurricanes, WHL, 68 GP, 11G, 54A, 65P, 53 PIM, third round, 83rd overall. Toronto Maple Leafs, C. Riley Stotts. Winnipeg Calgary Hitmen, Swift Current Broncos, WHL, 69 GP, 19G, 25A, 44P, 46 PIM, third round, 92nd overall. Minnesota Wild, C. Connor Dewar. The Paw, Everett Silvertips, WHL, 68G, 38G, 30A, 68P, 47 PIM, fourth round, 107th overall. St. Louis Blues, G. Joel Hofer. Winnipeg Swift Current Broncos, WHL, 19 GP, 831, 2.61 GAA, .914 save percent, 1 so 6th round, 168th overall. Dallas Stars, D. Dawson Bartow. Fox Warren, Red Deer Rebels, WHL, 64 GP, 3G, 29A, 32P, 22 PIM, 7th round, 192nd. Vancouver Canucks, G. Matthew Thiessen. Altona, Steinbach Pistons, MJHL, 34 GP, the 1st of March 28, 2.06 GA, .923 save percent, 207th round, 199th. Dallas Stars, RW Jermaine Lawin. Arberg, Kamloops Blazers, WHL, 66 GP, 36G, 28A, 64P, 80 PIM.